Whether you are new to the craft or you're looking to deepen your understanding, this podcast is designed to guide you on a transformative journey into the world of witchcraft. My name is Laura, and I've been studying and practicing witchcraft for many years. Through this podcast, I will share my knowledge, experiences, and insights to empower you to harness the magic in your everyday life. Each episode explores different aspects of witchcraft, from spells and rituals to herbal magic. You will learn practical techniques and tips to manifest positive changes and create the life that you desire. I've intentionally made this accessible to anyone, regardless of their spiritual path. Whether you identify as a witch, a pagan, or whether you're simply seeking spiritual growth, you'll find valuable tools and teachings to enhance your journey. I want to just clarify that I am not the hierarchy of the craft. I don't claim to be. I am just going to show you my perspective and understanding of things that I have learned on my journey. And I'm not claiming anything. I just want to show you concepts that I understand, and I'm just showing you a way. It doesn't mean it's the right way for you. It doesn't mean that you have to believe what I believe. We all have different beliefs. But I just want to show you my understanding of this journey. Okay, so let's get into it. In the beginning, there was chaos. And from chaos sprang the fabric of the universe, a tapestry of stars, planets, and the existence of time and creation of life. Yet at the heart was a vast expansion of creation with the elemental forces: earth, air, fire, and water. And of course, ether. These forces not only shaped the physical world, but they also became the primordial language that whispered the secrets of the existence to the cosmos. Elemental magic is not bending of reality to one's whim, but a pact, a partnership between the elements and themselves. The earth does not yield because we demand it. It gives because we ask it. The air does not carry our words because we force it. It speaks because we sing to it. Fire does not blaze at our command. It roars because we stoke its passion. Water does not cleanse because we control it. It heals because we honor its purity. Ether does not bridge realms at our beck and call. It opens the way because we respect its mysteries. Like all power, elemental magic demands respect, understanding, and a sense of responsibility. For these are not energies to be wielded, but the fundamental pillars of the cosmos, the voices of creation and destruction, and the song of life itself. The elements are not your servants, but your guides. Listen to their whispers, learn their language, respect to their power, and you will touch the very heart of the universe itself. This is your first step towards understanding the symphony of the universe and your place within its boundless melody. Starting with Earth, the embodiment of stability and foundation. It is the life-giving element. It represents the solid ground beneath our feet and the nurturing soil that allows the plants to grow. Its magic touches everything that grows upon the earth, from the towering trees of the forest to the humbling grass beneath our feet. Earth is the element of manifestation, prosperity, grounding and strength. Earth is associated with everything that is solid and tangible, and this includes rocks, soil, plants, crystals, metals, and sand. Earth embodies stability, fertility, wealth, endurance, patience, and grounding. It's the element of physical and emotional healing, strength and abundance. It represents our connection to nature and the physical world. Earth is commonly associated with rich, deep colours like greens, browns, blacks, though other colours like gold, representing wealth and prosperity, may also be associated with Earth. Traditionally, Earth is associated with the north and the season of winter, a time when life is dormant in the soil, awaiting the rebirth. The symbols of Earth are diverse as the landscape itself. It represents a rich tapestry of life that springs from this element. Different types of stones and crystals have different properties that can be used in earth magic. For example, clear quartz for amplification, amethyst for spiritual growth, citrine for prosperity. Commonly used plants might include sage for purification, lavender for calming, and rosemary for protection. Earth magic is often slow and steady, taking its time to manifest but offering long-lasting results. It is particularly effective for spells and rituals involving prosperity, fertility, grounding, protection, and healing. Earth's magic is deep-rooted in nature and often involves using herbs, crystals, and other natural materials. Air, the element of movement, communication, permeates everything around us. It is the breath of life, the unseen force that fuels thought, inspiration, and transformation. The element of air rules over the mind and all the mental and intellectual activities. It's the force of knowledge and wisdom, clarity and change. Air is associated with all things gaseous and invisible forces like the wind. It encompasses the sky, the atmosphere, and the breath. Air symbolizes communication, travel, intellect, inspiration, flexibility, and freedom. It's the element of mental and spiritual awakening, wisdom, and the power of the mind. Air is often symbolized by light pastel colors like yellow and sky blue, but white, grey colors of the clouds can also represent air. Traditionally, air is associated with east and the season of spring, a time for rebirth and renewal, much like the refreshing breeze that sweeps away the remnants of winter. Air's symbols represent the ethereal, ever-moving nature and its connection to life and communication. Feathers are one of the powerful air symbols, representing not just the creatures of the sky, but also the characteristics of air itself: lightness, freedom, and grace. Incense. The smoke from incense embodies the ethereal essence of air. Observing it rise into the heavens can aid meditation practices and can carry one's intentions and prayers to the divine. Clouds, as creations of air and water, are symbols of air's domain in the sky. They represent transformation as they constantly change shape, and intellect as they reach the heights of the world. Birds are especially known for their singing and long migration, and they can be a symbol of the air element. They embody freedom and perspective, communication. Air magic is fast, intuitive, and ideal for those practicing that require clear thought, communication, or adaptation. It can be particularly effective for spells and rituals involving travel, learning, freedom, and revealing the truth. Fire, the element of transformation and action. It is the spark that ignites life. It is the flame of passion, the blaze of inspiration, and the forge of creation, and the pyre of destruction. It is both creator and destroyer, offering light and warmth, yet holding the potential for devastation. Fire embodies our spirit, our will, and our determination. Fire is associated with anything that burns, gives off light or warmth, or can instigate change. This includes flames, heat, the sun, lighting, and volcanoes. Fire symbolizes energy, passion, transformation, destruction, purification, and willpower. It is the element of creativity, motivation, and powerful emotions. Fire is usually represented by warm, radiant colours like red, orange, yellow. However, white and blue colours of intense heat can also symbolize fire. Traditionally, fire is associated with the south and seasons of summer, a time of heat, vitality, and life in a full bloom. Candles with their contained flames are symbols of fire. They can represent the controlled use of the fire's energy and the illumination of the spirit. The sun, as the biggest fire that we can see, symbolizes transformation and a creative power of fire. It represents the circles of life and death and the passion that drives all beings. Dragons and phoenixes, they are mythical creatures that often associated with fire. Dragons embody fire's raw power and destructive potential, while the phoenix represents rebirth and the transformation through fire. In many magical traditions, the athame, or a ritual knife, or wand is associated with the element of fire, symbolizing will, control, and action. Fire is active magic. It is transformation. It is purifying, and it can be particularly potent for spells and rituals involving change, purification, protection, and passion. Water, the element of intuition, emotion, it is the flow of life. It is the flow of feelings, the flow of healing, the cleansing rain, the deep abyss of subconscious. Water represents our dreams, our emotions, our intuitive understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Water is associated with any liquid or fluid. This includes oceans, rivers, rains, springs, and dew. Water symbolizes emotion, intuition, healing, cleansing, and adaptivity. It is the element of love, dreams, mystery, and the depth of our psyche. Water is usually represented by cool colours like blue, sea green, silver, and black. And traditionally, water is associated with the West and the seasons of autumn, a time for preparation for the onward journey of winter. Water symbols are those of depth and life-giving properties. Shells, as a gift from the sea, are powerful symbols of the water. They can represent diversity, the beauty of life in the ocean, as well as the protective and nurturing aspects of water. Rivers with their constant flow symbolizes the journey of life's transformation and the passage of time. The moon, with its pull on the tide, symbolises intuition, emotional aspects of the water. It represents cycles, changes, and the mysteries of subconsciousness. In many magical traditions, the cup or chalice is associated with the element of water, symbolising intuition and the vessel of the subconscious. Sea creatures, especially those known for their emotional nature, like dolphins, salmon, can be seen as symbols of the water element. They embody depth, emotion, and fluidity. Water magic is emotional, healing, purifying, and it would be particularly effective for spells and rituals involving love, intuition, healing, and cleansing. Aether, also known as the spirit, represents the fifth element, the material that fills the universe above, the terrestrial sphere. It's energy that exists beyond the tangible, connecting us to the divine, the spiritual realm, the unknown, and the spaces between worlds. Aether is the fabric of the cosmos, the celestial ocean where time and space are born. Aether is associated with the unseen forces, the celestial bodies, the cosmos and space. It is a connecting energy, binding the physical world to the ethereal realm. Aether symbolises the divine, the spiritual, the unknown, the transcendence, and the interconnectedness of all things. It's the element of soul, the spirit, the mystical aspects of consciousness and reality. Aether is often represented by transparent, luminous, or iridescent colours. However, white, black, and purple symbolising the expanse of space and the divine, and can also be used to represent the ether. Ether is associated with the centre, the beginning and end, transcending the circle of the seasons, the cardinal directions. It is the timeless motion of now and the crossroads between the past, present, and future. Ether magic is deeply spiritual, transformative, and enlightening. It is particularly effective for rituals involving astral travel, channeling, meditation, and spiritual communication. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our first episode. On our next, we will be delving into the world of witchcraft, connecting with the elements and casting our first elemental spells. Until then, stay magical, stay curious, and above all, stay respectful of each other's journeys. This is Laura, signing off. Blessed be.